they would be really... So a go, and right at the very end here, he's looking to really pour it on, and shots getting through there, and maybe one...
Gentlemen, we go to the scorecard.
السلام عليكم متابعينا، أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم من جديد. هذه المرة سوف نشاهد نزال صاخب جدا، سوف نشاهد مواجهة في الوزن الثقيل الخفيف، معركة مثيرة جدا، حيث يدافع القوة الروسية ديميتري بيفول على لقبه للوزن الخفيف الثقيل WBA العالمي ضد جو سميت جونيور. يعد هذا الصدام بإثارة متفجرة في الحلبة، حيث يسعى بيفول للدفاع على لقبه الخامس. هذه المباراة سوف تكون جدية جدا، فنشاهد معنا أصدقائي ونستمتع بهذا النزال، ولا تنسوا أيضا رأيكم الجميل في التعليقات. فنشاهد معنا أصدقائي إلى الأخير. للإشارة أصدقائي، ديميتري بيفول صاحب القفازة الأسود، وجون سميت صاحب القفازة البيضاء.
Shot Bivol, that's something he likes to do. He's got, he can tip and tap a little bit at times, but then they really put some meat on the bone.
It's almost like you acclimatise to the power when you get hit with it.
It's a good lead left hand from Bivol 20 or so seconds ago. Smith just trying to jab his way in, got good work, I would say, in this opening round so far.
Smith, solid left hook counter then, lovely 1-2 down the middle.
Shot straight.
More so than being hurt by anything. I mean, he's a pretty tough guy. You know, good chin, takes a great shot. I just think that. Yeah, and on the flip side of that, Bivol looks very relaxed. Smith is so kind of preoccupied with his own defences that it's really, he's thinking about attack, he's thinking about defence, and then when he does.
During this fight, he will bounce here, but he doesn't want to be too reckless, too gung-ho with it at the moment. Big overhand right there, didn't quite land, but he just steps in after it.
Bivol certainly looked like he wanted to grab hold of Smith momentarily.
Bivol looking for right to the body there. Nice straight one in his fourth round, and that right hand certainly gave him a lot.
Take one to land one. With Bivol, who's
margin. I wonder if it's been enough for him to win the round with a good finish to it. I think you're right, Matt. I think he's realised that this is the way. He didn't have an answer to Bivol. Now he's just thinking.
Yeah, without, he's got to rough him up. He's got to get close. He's got to do this the hard way, as they say. He's got to make it a rough, tough, rugged affair.
Time that jab. Get there, but back to the ropes, and Bivol just waited too long.
Well schooled. Jumping in with the lead left hook there.
Success with that kind of tactic than he was having in the opening 3 rounds. Okay, it's not perfect.
Winner technically, one man I can lean on you, I can pull down, I can try and land a few low blows, put their heads in there, elbows if you have to, whatever he has to do, whatever he has to do.
Tonight, WBA figures by the time he won that WBA title or was elevated to full WBA champion. Smith.
Yeah, Joe Smith doesn't want this to become his most success. Lovely right hand there from Bivol. Just met Joe Smith as Joe tried to close the distance.
Smith just walking after his hands a bit there, but I can understand why he does that.
That's it, Andy. You cannot afford to get caught in that no man's land. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to feint you and trying to afraid he's here. Andy, it's a horrible injury. Happened to me a couple of times. And it
way
totally
down, but what it did do was tie Bivol up, but there's a minute and a half to go, and the Russian is looking to pour it on here. Smith again backs off himself, tries to get that guard in place. Sullivan Barrera can still saw out the full.
The most important thing when you get hit hard.
The damage he done though was that, because sometimes you realise the full extent of it.
And looking to try and
back foot, that's what gives him such good mobility.
Tough guy though, Joe Smith recovers very quickly. These are solid shots.
But these are punishing shots. Had to get out of the corner, but he didn't quite manage to take it. He has now. Straight to the centre of the ring. Combination landing on the gloves there of Bivol.
Good sharp hand speed there. He's very very well balanced, very technically well schooled. There's a bit of a WWE move going in there.
Well, he's going to get told off for that, that's for sure. We saw a bit of that.
Joe Smith up without even throwing a punch, just by feinting him, just by the way he uses his feet.
Amateur career, 268 wins, 15 defeats in that Russian system. He never really got to the #1 spot though. So there was no great shame in that, clubbing left hands again.
Yeah, I like that lead, double left hook. He mixes it up so well, he never becomes leaning in as if he's going to throw a shot. Two good left hooks going in there, head, then switching first gear. Lovely jabs there, head and body, then hooking off the jab.
It's a good left look at your scorecard, Matt, and you've given...
You know, Bivol is by far the superior fighter, really, technically much better footwork, control. I totally believe that he probably could do super middleweight a bit smaller than Joe Smith.
Well, I was just... When you compare him to Callum Smith, for example, I don't think he would be. Smith physically would be bigger, definitely.
I think so. I think like heavyweight, huge for the weight. That's good work from.
It wouldn't exactly be difficult to make either. Looking for that left hand.
Watch his feet when he pulls out of range. Straight away, he's looking to get back in.
He will be willing to take one, to land one. All the time.
Absolutely, Andy. Tough guys like Joe Smith. You're not going to break someone's heart by...
Interesting there. Bivol just stuck out the left hand and just left it in the face of Smith. Your opponent's view, I don't really see the problem. It's something that referees can take varying views on, a bit like pulling a glove.
Nice 1-2 down the middle from him. Yeah, I think a lot of guys like to leave the left hand out there. It does block the vision of the fighter coming. It's alarming, and it's surprising how many times you just land that straight right hand right down the middle after it.
It's been
a good round.
Good energy, good tempo, really looking to load up on that right hand, heading up to get through.
Yeah, I think a little bit. That's nice right hand, left hook.
Of the two. But he's got respect for Joe Smith. Engineer them, but at no point has he really hurt him with that left hand. They just doubled Smith over and...
Yeah, Joe Smith is one of those guys.
They would be really... So going right at the very end here, he's looking to really pour it on. And shots getting through there, and maybe...
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the score. Dimitri Bivol.